Good morning. This is John with Backyard Eden. I just wanted to touch base with you today, post a little clip about something that can really help a gardener out, especially a new gardener. Every year about this time, I go out and I search out for deals on gardening stuff. I use that as an opportunity to find good deals on gardening stuff, and I try to do stuff as cheap as I can, but as effectively as I can. And so today my video is about how to save a little bit of money in getting started in gardening, and every year when you need to pick up a few supplies. And so I went out today and I bought a few things, and we're going to take a look at that. And so this is my gardening supply haul on the cheap. Let's take a look. All right. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see that. This is what I picked up today at a couple of different stores. Let me just first say I'm just outside of Dallas, just east of Dallas. And so we're in a little bit of a smaller town. I say that, I mean, there's probably 20,000 people in our town. And so it's not the size of Dallas or, Fort Worth or any of those towns. But we do have a few different stores in our area that sell gardening supplies. We have, of course, Walmart, which, I'm a little torn about Walmart. We have Home Depot. We have a Lowe's just in the town the town over from us in Forney. And then we have Tractor Supply, which is, I guess, one of my favorite places to go. I know, go figure, right? And then, of course, we have a couple of dollar stores that sell gardening supplies as well. And so every year about this time, and actually I start in August, and I start looking for these deals in August. But you can find all of this stuff on sale at those stores if you just are diligent and look for it. And so I'm just going to take you through and run you through what I bought and show you the savings that I saved. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is these miniature greenhouses. They're a lawn and garden brand, I guess NK lawn and garden brand. You can find them pretty much any store that sells seeds and seed starting supplies. I've seen them Walmart, Kmart, pretty much anywhere. But these I picked up at the Dollar General. And they're the 72 cell greenhouses. They have the little plastic tray and the whole 9 yards. And they're normally $5, but I got these for $1 a piece. So I went ahead and picked up all that they had. There were 4. So right there, I already saved a ton of money. So I got those. And then over here in the back, to go along with that, I got some Burpee eco-friendly natural organic seed starting mix. This mix is probably my favorite seed starting mix to use. I've used Jiffy in the past with pretty good success. But once I found this one is my favorite. And I'll show you why. It is a natural and organic seed starting mix enriched with Burpee plant food for faster seed and root growth. And it's actually got, you can see the numbers there. The NPK is 0.06, 0.03, 0.03. So the difference here between this and the Jiffy, and of course this is made with cocoa coir, and it is OMRI listed, so it's certified organic. The difference between this one and the Jiffy is that the Jiffy has no nutrients in it whatsoever. And that's not a bad thing. You want it, in a seed starting mix, you want it to be fine. You don't want any big particles, and you want it to be sterile, which most of the seed starting mixes are sterile, so they don't have any weed seeds or anything like that, as opposed to you making your own. And you want it to be just for starting the seeds. And a lot of people use the Jiffy, and I'm not saying anything bad about it. I've used it with great success, but I've always had to start fertilizing shortly after sprouting, basically when they get their first true leaves. Last year I used this mix for the first time, and I didn't have to fertilize until probably 2 or 3 sets of true leaves. Worked out great. I'm not normally a huge fan of Burpee, but this is a good product. So I got this. This is normally, normally it's $7 a bag, I think, at the Tractor Supply. It's 12 quarts, which is, I think, the same, maybe just a touch bigger than the Jiffy one. Jiffy is normally $5, but this one I think is a little bit more. I think this was almost $7, and I got it for $2. And I bought that. Now I only have 1 bag here, but I actually bought 4 bags because, believe it or not, I do. Even though I have a small garden, a small farm, I do start a lot of seeds. The next thing I bought, this is actually something I bought at Lowe's. I've actually never used it before. I've used the brand Eco Scraps. This is fertilizer. It is also OMRI listed, certified organic. This is natural and organic fresh start plant food. Blended to help transplants, I don't know if you can see that, blended to help transplants get off to a smart start. Now, I've used this brand before, as I said, but I've never used this particular blend. This is for when you transplant your seed starts into the garden. At least that's what it says. So I'm going to give this a try this year and just see how it goes. I like what I've read on the bag so far. And like I said, the Eco Scraps is a good brand. The NPK on it, so yeah, and so I got that one. Pretty cool. The next thing I want to show you is I got some of the, this is normally, the fertilizer is normally $6.99 or $7 a bag. I got it for $1 a bag, and I went ahead and I think I bought 4 bags, even though I've never used it before. The next thing I want to show you is the seed starter pots. Honestly, I've never really had that much success with the peat pots before, but I figured, what the heck, I'll try them out again. Really, I have one idea in mind. I want to start sugar snap peas in them, get about an extra 10-day head start. You really want to start your peas about 7 to 10 days. That's about as much growth as you want on them before you transplant them, if you're going to do that. Because really they don't, peas and beans, they don't really transplant that well. So I thought that this would be a good idea to do that. I've seen other gardeners on YouTube do it, and I thought maybe, what the heck, I'll give it a try. These are normally $3 for this pack. There are 50 pots in the pack. And that whole idea is you just plant the entire pot. And so that's kind of where I was at on it. But $3, I actually spent $0.25 on them. And so I got 4 to try out. That's actually all they had, which is okay because, like I said, I'm just trying it out. And then the last thing are seeds. Now, I know there's a lot of speculation, a lot of doubt, a lot of questions about seeds that you would buy at your local store. Let me try to clear some of that up. It doesn't do you any good, in my opinion, and I know some other gardeners that believe the same way. It doesn't do you any good to buy organic seeds. Okay, because the seed itself, it's not going to be, it can't really be organic or inorganic itself. I mean, the seed was produced from a plant, and by that alone, to me, that makes it organic. Now, it's how you produce the seed or how you raise the seed moving forward. So if you buy a package of organic seeds, you take them home, you plant them, you use synthetic fertilizer or man-made fertilizer, you no longer have, it's not going to be organic because you're using a synthetic fertilizer. Now, to me, I don't spend the extra money on organic seeds. To me, it's pointless. You're going to spend sometimes 2, sometimes 3 times as much as you would on the regular packet of seeds. Now, there's also some speculation on this brand of American seed. I have not found anything on any website or anywhere that would lead me to believe that these are any way associated with a GMO seed company. Now, which brings me to the next question, or the next area of speculation about seeds. A lot of people ask on Facebook or YouTube or wherever else, where can I buy GMO-free seeds? The answer is any seed that you would buy at your local big box store, Walmart, anywhere you buy seeds. Go in, buy whatever, and buy seeds. You're not going to find GMO seeds. The reason being is that GMO seeds are not available to home gardeners. It's only the commercial farmers that are going to have access to those seeds as of right now. Now, I've got an article on my website that you can go check out, and I'll put a link in the description below. It kind of lines out a little bit more about, heirloom, hybrid, GMO. It kind of lines out some more of that. So I'll put that in the description below. But these seeds are normally available at Walmart, dollar stores. And to me, man, I've been using these seeds for, a number of years. And I've always had really good success with them. And they've tasted fine. And I'm still alive. So I don't have any extra, things wrong with me. But these seeds have worked out great for me in the past. So I picked up a few of these today. They were 90% off. And if you're not familiar with these seeds, they're already pretty cheap. Like this Detroit dark red beet, it's 2 for $1, which makes them 50 cents per pack, which makes it 90% off of that. Some of these are even cheaper. You got sugar snap peas, but I'll just show you what I got. I got some birdhouse gourds just to try. I got some Danvers half-long carrots. They're really good in our area. We have heavy clay soil. Got some lemon queen sunflowers. I got some marigolds and some different colors. So I'm going to try hard to really do some, there's some mixed. Really going to do some companion planting this year. I've not been very good about that in the past. I got some alyssum, some bachelor button. Those are just to add a pop of color and to help bring in some bees. Got some radishes. I got a blend, and then some early scarlet globes. This was the only pack of beans that they had, and I've used them before. This is a Blue Lake 274 bush bean, not bad. I got some peas in a couple of different varieties. I've got Little Marvel and Sugar Snap. I've got dark green zucchini, right, dark green. And then I've got some bunching onions. This is the White Lisbon variety. You can never have too many onions in your garden. Like I said, I'm going to use them as companion planting as well. And then I got some Detroit dark red beets. So, it's just an idea, but this is kind of what I got so far. In the lot itself, if you bought all the seeds, there are 40 packs of seeds here. You're looking, and I'll put a description down there about what I bought and how much and the savings. But, if I spent all of this, just the seed starting trays alone is $20. And I bought 4 bags of the seed starting mix. Those are $7. That's another $28. Bought 4 bags of the fertilizer, normally $7 or so a bag. You're already looking, that's, 60 to $70 just in those 3 things, not counting any of this other stuff. And I didn't spend anywhere near that. So I'll put a description down there of what I got and how much I saved. And yeah. So that's just a quick look at what I bought today at the couple of different stores that I went to. Every year about this time, they start slashing the prices on all this stuff. They really don't want to keep it in store because it takes up room. And I mean, it's already cheap. You know, they don't spend a lot of money on it. And so they're already looking to get rid of it. And I mean, you can get it for pennies compared to what it normally goes for. And so I would encourage everybody to get out there and just check your local stores and just see what they have. Because, I mean, these supplies are normally quite expensive. And like me, I have actually a pretty good sized planting space, even though I live on a small urban lot. So it takes a lot of money sometimes to fill up my garden. If I go for transplants, it takes a lot of money. And then even if I just start seeds, it can take a lot of money that way too. So I would encourage you to get out there and check your local stores, see what good deals you can come across. And you know, if you come across a good deal, hey, make a note in your planner, in your files, and that way next year you can go to that same store, check it out again, and even get that same deal again or pretty close to it. And so I've saved a lot of money like this, and I hope that you can use this method and do that too. So that's just a quick look at it, and you know, it doesn't hurt to try. You know, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. And if you haven't had a chance, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. It's still relatively new. We're still learning on how to post some different things, but you know, if you like what you're seeing so far, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to get notifications sent to your email, just go ahead and click that little bell icon beside the subscribe button, and that'll give you an email anytime we post a new video. So, as always, I'm John from Backyard Eden. Have a great day.